Alright, so this reading is going to be for Leo. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Take what resonates and leave out the rest. And if this doesn't resonate, please do not force it. This is for January 2026. Spirit, what do we have for Leo? Messages for Leo for January 2026, Spirit. Temperance, you're waiting on the divine, you're waiting on the one, you're waiting on your spiritual person here. Any messages here, please, for Leo? Okay. Alright, so this is going to be the Hangman. It's in reverse here. So either you got out of something that you were hung, basically, quote unquote. It's just you were torn apart in the past, and it's just you just let go of something or someone here, and you wasn't looking back. So this is why you're looking for your divine other right now, because that other person maybe wasn't it. It's like you were chained down, maybe, or tied down to somebody, or it's just spiritually and energetically, and you seem it felt like you couldn't escape. That's how I felt like. Two of Wands in upright position. You're waiting. You're waiting patiently for the one to come. And you have a choice to make moving forward as well. For some of you here that's coming, you're going to be at a crossroads about something, someone here, a decision to make. All right, Leo, any more messages for Leo Spirit for the month of January 2026? Some rising Venus, death, transformation, change. So changes coming your way, big changes that you need to make. Hence why you need to make a decision here moving forward. Thank you. The Devil in reverse. Like I said, you got out of a toxic relationship here, toxic situation here. It was no good for your health, maybe no good for your self-esteem for some of you, no good for your livelihood. And you just got out of that. That's why the Hangman is in reverse. But you need to make it, like I said, a big decision moving forward here. All right, Page of Pentacles here in upright position. You're definitely gonna get an offer here. Some sort of wish fulfillment here is in slight delay right now with the Nine of Cups. So whatever you're going through in the month of January, whatever you're trying to work on, you work through, could be money, could be your career, could be a loved one, whatever you're hard working for. There's gonna be a slight delay, and it's the past that's trying to come back here. The Six of Cups, but it's in reverse. And Eight of Wands in reverse. Past is trying to come back, and you have them blocked. You have them blocked, or you're not answering any texts, calls, or whatnot. You're just ignoring them fully. Page of Swords. They're done and stalking you. They're taking action, trying to get your attention here. Any means necessary. Because they were stalking you maybe for a long time here. And there was a lot of back and forth here. Five of Wands here in reverse. You're just done. You don't want that anymore, any longer. And you're just done. You got out of this relationship, and they're trying to come back again. Three of Swords in reverse. You had a heartbreak with this individual, and you got over it. You're getting over it, and they're trying to come back once more. Can I give a messages here, please, for Leo? All right, King of Swords in reverse here. Someone's upset. Could be an air sign. Could be an older air sign. But they are upset and furious. I'm getting furious that you're ignoring them. That you have either have them blocked or there's no communication because you don't have the passion anymore. The King of Wands here. You don't have the passion for this individual. You it's just not there anymore. Maybe you loved them. Maybe you cared about them. Maybe you had that passion, the excitement with them, and it's just no longer there. And they're trying to get your attention with the Page of Wands here. Something small, something it's just crazy because it could be as small as like changing a profile picture to something that's more seducting. People do that. They put a profile picture up in their social media to be more seductive to get the other party's attention. And I don't know, for some of you, that this is what they're trying to do. I'm just calling a spade right now. Knight of Wands in reverse. You're not falling for that trap. You're like, no, you're not seductive. Who you kidding yourself? It's not happening. It's a lot of fire. Could be a fire sign here. And there's a lot of sneakiness and bullshit. Seven of Swords in reverse. You just had enough and you don't want to go through the same Hodienda again with the Ace of Cups in reverse. It's not happening with this individual. You're like, no, it's not. You don't fill my cup any longer, That's it, no more. Get alone. Yeah, maybe at one point you were trapped with this individual. You felt like you couldn't go anywhere. Like I told you with the Hangman in reverse, you felt like you were trapped. And you once was. You just don't want to go back to that any longer. Like you couldn't move. You couldn't breathe. You couldn't move without either saying a lot of things, what you had to do, where you go and whatnot. It's just a lot of negativity, a lot of toxicity and stuff. It's just no good. No bueno. No bueno. Ten of Swords. That's it. That's all I needed to see. Dead. Ten of Swords dead. You're telling this individual, not you don't have to say it physically, mentally, just like it's over, it's done. Why you contacted me? Why are you doing this? I don't want you anymore. I don't want you any longer. I don't care if it hurts you. It's just done. Like leave it be. It's not going anywhere. You see this person down here? They're not getting up. See all those swords up there? That's it. It's over. It's done with. Kaput. That's it. Se acabó. Queen of Swords, but they're not giving up. I'm telling you right now, they're furious, but they're not giving up. Could be an air sign. They're not giving up. They're stubborn. Damn, he's stubborn. Not getting the hit. All right, let's get an oracle message here for Leo. All right, thank you so much. So you have release. Alright, so I'm going to read it to you. You're being asked to release any toxic people or situation from your life. You deserve to be free from all drama. And this is the first step to achieving that, which you are doing. Ten of Swords. Don't come back. Don't let the door hit you on the way out. Kind of shit, It's just done. It's done. It's done. Release. That's it. Point blank. Punto. That's it. All right. All right, Leo. Thank you so much for watching. You have yourself a good day.